Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Michael here from James Prestige. Today we've got something completely different for you. We've got a BMW X6M and a BMW X7 4Ti. So we've got the difference between their luxury range as well as their performance range. And today we're going to be going through the differences between them, highlighting some key features, a few things that we've done, and sort of going through the ins and outs of both these cars to decide what would ultimately you guys choose when looking at the differences between the BMW SUV market. But guys, before we get into this video, if you are new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified when we make a new upload. And if you do like this video guys, drop us a like, that goes a long way, and comment your thoughts below as to which you prefer. So guys, we're going to start with the BMW X7 now. I'm going to run you through a few features that I particularly like and a few features that we've also had carried out to the car. So guys, our BMW X7, if you are looking at a luxury SUV and you're considering Range Rovers or the Audi Q8s, for example, or the Q7s, do consider the BMW X7. This is a 4Ti, so it's a 3-litre straight six, a really smooth engine. And we've actually applied a few different products to the car that now makes a huge difference to the overall look of the car. So the front section, we've applied a gloss black grille, a gloss black front splitter. The car's now been upgraded to 23-inch gloss black alloys, and the car's also got side skirts applied, and at the back of the car, which we'll come on to, we've also applied a rear diffuser. As nice as the exterior is on the X7, most of the magic happens inside. So let's hop inside and run through the equipment on the interior. So guys, we're in the BMW X7 now, and what a fantastic place it is to sit. You've got things like the leather dash, the dark fine wood trims that make a huge difference, ambient lighting that surrounds the cabin, and at night makes it an amazing place to sit for sure. But the new displays in this car, so you've got the widescreen nav, which works fantastically. You've got all of your different radio stations. Obviously you've got Spotify, all the different apps, as well as being able to store music to the car. And obviously just plugging your phone and having Bluetooth audio available as well. The iDrive system for me in this car is probably market leading. You've got the iDrive as well as being able to use the touchscreen nav. And it all works really well. It's extremely simple to use. But equipment wise, we have the Harman Kardon sound system, which comes as standard on this car, a fantastic sound system as standard. We've got the Alcantara headlining, which makes a big difference to the overall feel of the car. Pan roof, which slides and tilts as well, which is a really nice addition to the interior. It really opens up, especially a black merino leather car like this is. Just opens up the interior massively. The car has LED headlights as standard with high beam assist, as well as the driving assistance package as well. This is quite a big thing on this car. It's got the adaptive cruise, which keeps a set distance from the car in front, but you can also take your hand off the steering wheel at times and it will keep the car in its lane. It will actually illuminate in front of you to show you if you need to put your hands back on the steering wheel again, but it will keep the car in its lane and works really nicely, especially when you are following the car in front. The car is actually equipped as well with the clarity package, so you have the crystal effect on the gear selector, as well as inside the iDrive selector and the engine stop button. So really nice sort of small details that this car has that kind of makes a big difference to the overall feel of the interior. So guys, we're in the rear section of the X7 now, and this is kind of where the car comes into its own in terms of luxury really, because it offers you a lot of leg room if required. You've got really nice aspects, things like the cushions in the back of the headrests are a really nice touch, especially if you are churning up a long journey in the back. It does make it a really nice place to be. But not only that, the seats are electrically adjustable in the rear as well, which is really nice. So you can move the base of the seat forwards and backwards to give you that extra bit of leg room. Alternatively as well, you can also recline the rear seat so you can sit yourself slightly back, which does make a big difference if you are on a long journey or you are going somewhere where you just want to relax it's a fantastic place to sit. It really accommodates to the luxury side of things in the back here. You do also have heated seats as well as dual zone climate control in the back of the car as well. So yeah, they've thought of everything when it comes to being in a really nice place in the back of the car as well as in the front. You also have more storage, and you can also extend that out for space, obviously, for any drinks in the back as well. So it does excel if you are a passenger in the back of the car, but it actually doesn't just stop in the midsection. There is also 7 seats. So we're going to go into the very boot of this car now and just show you a few nice little aspects that they've actually accommodated with in the very back of the car as well. So guys, we're now in the very back of the car. So the car has 7 seats. You've got these extra 2 seats in the boot. But not only does it have the extra practicality of the 2 seats in the boot, they've also gone a step further and they've applied some really nice features into this small section of the car as well. So we have heated seats, which up here I've got 2 buttons obviously for each side. You can control between 3 heat settings as well. You've got some cup holders to your right and the left. And also there's a button up here that will slide forward the blind and just open up the rear of the car with the pan roof. So it does make a massive difference actually. You could happily travel in the back of this car and still feel like you're travelling in style and luxury. So guys, the B&W X6M Coupe looks absolutely fantastic. This car comes with a few standard exterior aesthetic options that makes a massive difference to the car anyway. The car came with the gloss black M mirrors, and they have this nice little inward slat design to the mirror, and it makes a massive difference to the overall look of the car. Just a really nice design, nice tweak that they've applied to the car. It's got the gloss black grille on the front, which gives it a lot of presence. The car has the LED headlights. The bottom section is slightly more aggressive with bigger grills and intakes, being obviously a performance car. The only change that we've made to this car are the wheels. The car has been upgraded from 22-inch wheels to the 23-inch that we feel gives it more stance to fit in with those really wide arches, but not only that, a bigger wheel as well to fit inside the arches more. So it has made a big difference to the car and just gives the car a little bit more aggression, we feel. So guys, you join me in the X6M, where now we have a lot of similarities to the X7 in terms of the interior cabin. The central display is the same, along with the central dials. However, the content of the instrument cluster is slightly different to the X7. It's more, well, there's a few other options available in terms of showing the performance of the car. Big standout changes in this car are the seats, of course. They offer a lot more shoulder bolster and mid-section bolster, as well as the base of the seat gives you more leg bolster support as well. Some really nice feature actually is the X6M logo, which is illuminated into the headrest of the car. This car does come with the PAM roof, but this actually has a really nice option extra. It's called the Sky Lounge option. So there are tiny little LEDs in the glass sunroof that illuminate, and they match the interior ambient lighting colour, so that not only is the ambient lighting around the dash, the door cards, it also carries over to above your head, which is a really nice option to have. It really at night makes the car a fantastic place to sit. Similar things, as I said before, are the central display. So the options there are pretty much the same in terms of the content of that. We do have 2 buttons on the steering wheel now. One is called M1 and one is M2, which is really nice that B&W actually thought about this, because the sections here are basically to decide what mode you want the car in. It's a shortcut to the way you set the car up, so you can actually set the car up to be with the exhaust on or off. Things like the responsiveness of the brakes, the throttle response, the steering, and you can also change how fast the car changes gear on the gear selector, which is a really cool touch. So it is super driver focused and really involved to drive. The car has just over 600 brake horsepower. This will actually go from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. For a big car, that is mighty impressive for sure. But it does remind you when you're sitting here that you are in something that is capable of those figures. The car also, like the X7, has the head-up display. So all of the content as the X7 has is also on this. Now, the X6M also has an F1 style readout in front of you as well, so you get a progressive rev counter in front of you in your line of vision, and it also flashes when you're supposed to change gear. So that's a really nice feature that the car has. And more options that this particular X6M has is the Bowers & Wilkins sound system. At night as well, there is illumination inside the speaker. Again, just nice touches that comes with that optional extra, along with fantastic sound quality. The sound system in this car is absolutely amazing. Similar to the X7, it also has the driving assistant, so when you are just taking it easy and driving it in comfort, you also have the driving assistance package where it will keep the car in its lane, as well as obviously keeping a set distance from the car in front, using the radar cruise as well, which is really nice. And this particular car also has the heated steering wheel as well, so it's very well equipped. You can use this as a daily car, as a daily driver, and you can put it around in comfort mode, or when you want to, you can literally click M2 and you're in something extremely powerful. Another really cool feature to mention as well, there is a lot to mention on this car, but one really nice feature is the 360-degree camera, which I didn't mention on the X7, but the X7 also has this feature. So obviously the 360 cam gives you, it uses all the cameras as a collective to give you a bird's eye view of the car. It will park itself as well. But you can also change on the screen here where the camera's facing, so you can have like a near side rear quarter, an offside rear quarter, you can have the rear of the car, the front, and then obviously the main overview of the car, so the car from a bird's eye view as well. So a really nice feature to have on both of these cars. So we're in the rear section of the X6M. It's a comfortable 5-seater. You've got 3 seats as well as the armrest in the back. Again, same as the X7, you've got storage and a button here where you can obviously have your cup holder. So it's a very comfortable, usable car, which is super practical as well, which makes this car really impressive with the performance it does have to offer. You can use it every single day, and you can use this car for practicality as well. A really nice feature in the back of the car, not only have you got the Sky Lounge for the pan roof, but also you do have these really nice tweeters in the ceiling as part of the Bowers & Wilkins upgraded sound system. So that makes a big difference. It kind of immerses the car in the sound. You do also have the dual zone climate control. So a very practical car, and it still offers you fantastic luxury in the back of the car as well. So guys, decision time. Would it be the more luxurious BMW X7, or would it be the far more powerful BMW X6M Competiton? Do drop your comments below in the comment section. If you have liked this video, feel free to hit the thumbs up button, but also hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we make a new upload. There'll be plenty more videos like this to come very soon. So stay tuned. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.